the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Ah, my favorite pupil. So what if it's Parliament, which leaves but one man? Hippocrates, Kupka took...
Our son hath taught the man.
No.
Look, he's crying.
And with good reason, Jill. There shall be no...
All right, really.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive.
Hippocrates. I need to know what he is.
Alas. No. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might...
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some...
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with, but until I do...
Thank you.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I have said it many times. His story is... Were you aware... But what of the twins themselves? Yes, check. I have a few new notes that might interest you. You wish to study the tomes? Did you learn everything you needed?
The notes to Sid.
Well,
Nothing escapes you. It's true.
good. Is it business or pleasure? It's a relief. Thank you. If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. Finished, are you?
Well, come on, Clive.
Blackthorn,
What is it?
I wanted to tell you that
I can't tell you. This is it then. I'm to ring you.
I'll try to live up to... Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Clive? What do you want? Anything else? Back, are ya? Not saying Fordian, do you? Anything else? Clive? What do you want? And? What do you need? You're a good lad, Clive, and you make... Clive? You're a bloody riddance. Mine included. You're a good lad, Clive. And you make a fine Sid.
He cracked the crystals.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh, what a relief. Hugo Kupka's dead, isn't he? We don't have to live in fear of him anymore.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Oh, no surprises there. It was the same after Drake's breath.
You barely said that. Just spreading the...
So,
No.
I can think of plenty of threats, not least of all Sid. Well, she's been going at it hammer and tongue.
Very well.
I know what you're going to tell me. Thank you, Clive. Thank you.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? It was luck, and luck alone. But now,
Thank you. Anything catch your eye?
Good day to you. See.
The crystals we get from the table.
We had to dig a new cellar.
Ah,
go on.
There are whispering, rustlings in the... It may, given...
Of course.
Excellent. You might be...
All right. Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously. Not here.
Word is, the Black Shields took out.
Excuse me.
Nah, not me. I'm here most. Don't worry.
All right.
You alright, see?
There is action. Quentin tells me people...
Oh, I heard the...
All right. Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen...
No, but I've heard something.
Where was that?
In Lawbert. Was out before it ran back in.
I see. Seems Lawbert's Pass is our best bet, then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate? Ambrosia won't help me here. Good girl.
Faster!
You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape!
Black Shields. Here.
What the hell are you doing here? What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
is over.
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lostwing?
Good day to you.
The crystals.
Clive.
I found some black shields.
Black shield, though they serve and it would appear that... Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. Who did the black...
Because I want...
Who?
The former Lord Chief...
I don't understand. Why him?
I was a member of the... And fight it. I saw more than a few. And throughout...
So watch it.
I discovered I was a fool to think. A means of ridding his response. And I lost the faith I had. So I set about I tracked down the man with money. And so I saw that I came here.
And...
Of course. Seen faultless friends sent to the gap. Our wound. We know where he hides. What we did not...
Quentin.
Our time is short. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
I'm not going to change his mind.
I take it Drake's fang was yours.
Mr. Lubo says Drake's... Our hero returns. Stay safe out there. And what lawlessness... That was your doing. As for me... My ears are always open.
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir. You just...
Go on, just...
What's the matter?
I'd go and load...
I'll see what all right.
Run like the wind. Be safe.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh. Your feasting days are over. Nice try. Too slow.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Ready, go?
Yeah! Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you miss the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Try to remember the good times. Do that, and the Mother Crystal will be with you no matter where you are.
Even in the bakery. What a fool I've been. Thank you, my friend, thank you. You've opened my eyes. I have to get back there right away. Farewell!
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks. Now, Dusan, I know you're keen, but do you have to use the good salt? Leave some for the rest of us.
Sorry, Master. I'll go and get some more later. I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it.
Think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
All right, Clive? What What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to. The engine plating's basically just a very efficient conductor. Create a thermal gradient across it.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pages.
I went up to give some greens to the chocolate.
Blackthorn.
Out with it.
It's for me.
This is my last chance. Go on, then.
She said you...
Kriegers. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. And I'll need it. Get Gavin-Otto in it.
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, hasn't she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit.
And...
Take a look at it. It's this plating. The usual sort that means, and which is where... Now, there's a special... As for the rest...
Well, one of us should...
And the other...
Right then.
I'll make him. You going after the stuff? Which one of the...
Gav.
All right, then. So,
There's a river that runs...
Southern Reach. I'll go and scout.
All right.
While you're up.
You two, eh? Don't...
Please, mate.
Sounds like this river we're looking for is south of the Dalamil Inn. I'll hire us a wagon and meet you there.
I'll get us a good price.
This is no time to ride. Looks like I found the river. Where's Gav?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Sorry to keep...
Better late than... I've had a quick Don't know what Blackthorn's plan, but if started...
Then let's get back.
We shall.
Good girl.
Yeah!
Thanks, girl. So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. Should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished?
Enough.
You win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat? Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Fetch!
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
All right, Clive. I gave all that...
I've got everything Blackthorn asked for.
Blackthorn.
Yeah. Cheers for the start.
We should... Or it beats...
I'll make a start on putting it. It'll take some time, mind.
Thank you, Blackthorn.
Suppose we'd better be...
Give us a shot.
Editors started reading
I
books
knew
that
it
don't
was a
have
good
any
idea to
pictures
have
in.
editors study alongside the children. It's really stoked their competitive spirit.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be
Salvage from the ruins.
Ah, but we don't...
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's... What's the name back there, Ulgi?
What's her name?
Talk to her back there. You know, thingy. She'll tell you exactly which...
Oh, so... I'll show you. Here you see the mithril engine in which excess heat is dealt with. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating, in other words, this is where the helm comes in. Our experiments have and not only that, there was... Why? If sea or rainwater were...
You can stop there. Mid said we might be... Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in... The thing is, it's no longer...
I see. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Vales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
You know what you have to do.
Won't let you down.
This is no time to ride.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
right. Thanks, Cal.
Oh,
Of course. Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go. Nice try.
Garuda! Soil stone!
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
When it comes to boyish charm...
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid.
Excellent.
Ange.
Right.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the end, which is why a prism for the I thought a triple thick like the helm and the plating. I need something.
Well, if I were in need of it, I know whose counsel.
Tomes. I've got all the Can you take this too?
Right away.
I've been going round in circles trying to find something.
Her ship lies still in harbor, her soul sails on the main. The breath of age is at her back, adventure in her veins.
Hippocrates. For you, Clark? Well, actually, it's for... Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril?
She has some specific requirements, and yet remain cool, as you can imagine.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of...
Perhaps it is...
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. It's and yet we have made it.
We have, but Bardolph must varnish every board. I see.
Early Gregorian histories before the dragoons tamed the worm.
So if we could recreate...
It might be a... I shall speak if you would be so kind as to the knowledge of the...
Thank you, Hop. And since you're asking...
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young men...
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus. I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle. Shielding that guards against...
So, Clive, who will accompany...
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of
White chocobo eggs. Are you sure this list is right? I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more...
Though these items... So much so, in fact, now, of course.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit North...
I will.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Good luck in Northreach. Try not to get too distracted from the task at hand.
My knowledge is yours. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. You wish to study the tomes?
Where's Jill?
Do you see anything you like? I'll be here if you need me.
There's talk that the glass gate flooded. Keep them pilchers nice and chilled.
Are those Pepio nuts? Can never tell.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients.
All right.
How about you look for the Pepio? I'll find the other things we need. They sell everything here at the market. Finding garlic and Pepio nuts won't take long.
Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin. Fresh cuts! Come and get them before they're gone.
We haven't much, but you're free to look. I hope it's to your liking. Good day. All anyone ever wants.
What do you want? Ain't?
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while? Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Ah, Clive. Harpocrates has all the ingredients. We were just waiting for you.
Welcome back. I hope you two had fun while I was busy helping Harpocrates.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining, and now that we...
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious...
I'm sure you... What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice, just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young men of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpocrates. Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? What subject shall we consider today? You are always welcome, Clive.
Thanks to Sid.
Mid hasn't been...
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Harpocrates knew of a substance he's supervising the...
Brilliant.
Don't thank me.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits to the Black Hammer.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off, my gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon, searching for a land untouched by the Blight. So if the worst came to the worst and... That's what she was meant to be. But now she's so close to... I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to. I want people to sail aboard her by choice. Not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but...
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too, now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
The ship? Let's sail it around the lake. Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
He cracked the crystal too.
You're joking.
It's no joke. Drake's Fang is gone. There's nothing left but a crater.
Trouble with the ledgers. wrong with talk? Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
I heard what you told Nan about Kupka. Hopefully all our old friends can rest easy now.
I got your note. You think something's wrong?
So you can read. I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. I don't like him. You've not been working it.
No harder than you. Is that it, boy?
What was it he said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's...
I suppose things happen. Perhaps Hippocrates...
instead of everything.
Blackthorn.
Not really.
This won't take. I just wanted to... and you might still perhaps sharing a...
Still, you got... It's just... well...
And that was?
A sword. And not the metal itself, wasn't it?
You could slice a man. So that's what's true. No. And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse break.
That's...
I'll see what I can... Sharp a sword, and we can't have them.
Sure as fuck, Oz.
Thank you. Let's see what... You're looking well.
What do you want?
I want to know...
Running around.
I suppose I am, yeah.
Little one. There's not many like that, which made it...
Can you tell me who...
You think I'd help? Suppose you're not. Fine. Lord Ignac's the man you want, and he's got more money. Reckon he'll still...
Thank you, Cap.
Oh.
I appreciate... Lawsman.
He isn't ill.
I don't think so. She says he's hardly been
I rather think all canids are instinctively inclined, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should... If we assume that... It may well be that the frost wolves, after all, as to where one might find a suitable sub...
I don't recall it.
And little wonder. The last elder antelopes...
Even so.
Good hunting.
Well... Here.
Let's hear it.
Well, lovely big. Problem is, which is why.
I imagine tight.
Proper.
So what exactly?
Nothing but bomb. I gave you a sample. You pour the pots out. And do you know what I think?
I take it.
I would have gone myself.
All right.
Thank you. I've tried to find a supplier for this stuff, but it's very cheap.
Hugo Kupka's dead, isn't he?
The Enterprise will have 4 Mithril engines.
It told me she was building a ship.
How's a ship?
Clive.
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen. I've some... And it's... Sadly, I can straighten it out, I swear, but I'm gonna need help.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you, the man in charge of the place. Well?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, lady.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends
each 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the King's ransom we had off besides.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden. Is there anything I could...
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to...
Rocks.
Rocks? Eat little something, Sid. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt.
I'm sure they will.
But you know how it is with this place. Or...
I know.
Go. Do you know why I only get...
Because...
Because I'd rather Lady...
Well... I suppose this is...
Don't worry.
Really? Just...
No.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back. You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you. How may I help you today, Clive?
Kupka. But when I close my eyes... Only I don't know how. I wish you would.
Off you go, then.
I trust you, Ram.
Clive!
I wasn't but it seems, and though I doubt...
A star, Ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you own.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you a bit much sending the Lord...
Something like that.
Same as all back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently probably knew that Sid may have been the face of the hideaway. And when Sid passed away...
His death was hard on every...
But he didn't give up. I reckon what he saw in... And don't we all? That... Suppose now I have to find someone who can actually afford a star ruby.
Let's go. Oh. Certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? Stay down! Nice try. It's over. Stay down. Now, will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question, which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Master Lubo says Drake's...
And what lawlessness is afoot?
Stay safe out there.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Then Drake's fang is gone. The whole Mother Crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Calm yourself.
We don't know for sure. It could have just been a tremor.
Here. You. Listen. I've got this theory. The Fallen. I don't think they all fell. Some of them are still living among us. You could be one of them. I could be one of them.
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthy patrons has purchased the use of...
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms, so I...
Please. His lordship is going...
Redeem!
Very good. Would you mind?
I'm sorry if I've...
That? Oh, he's been
I don't suppose a certain blade. A single-edged sword.
Ah.
Then I'll retrieve...
You have but to...
Want an audience with Lord...
A condition I
don't suppose you saw with the thief.
I did not. Every ill...
And that's where I'm at.
I shall speak to Lord...
That will be very...
Farewell. It's a wonder the Republic tolerates the existence of the bandit's bed.
Let's go.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dallam.
here I have you to thank. What shall I call?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable... Well, Wyvern, I appear... Redeem here tells me you...
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar...
A Master Wyvern.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Alps and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. Oh, but it is the final, a mineral, quite fine. And that, Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little... Take this, together with my regard, the very stone of which I spoke, and afar.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship.
I am locked in bitter competition with a rival. I am one step ahead.
And there are many other collectors out.
Too many to count. But only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now...
There's talk. How the hell is anyone supposed to...
Citizens are free to come and go as they please. Checkpoints open.
Did you hear? The gates to heaven for you.
I want to see you again tonight.
What am I going to do without Sweetwater and Oil of Talc?
Still no caravan from the Dominion's perfumeries yet, then?
Milady.
Gifts? Oh, my.
Otto asked me to give it to settle the hide and to...
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. The man owes me nothing. My contribution to the restoration effort...
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clark. I doubt anything could ever replace his son.
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yeah, and blamed himself for not being able to. I don't know how it happened.
I didn't know.
How could you? Besides Sid, an ill
Gob will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Give my regards to Otto. And tell him I do so miss his visits.
I noticed you. So, that'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which,
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for...
I was just on my way to see.
Were you able...
We were indeed, Lawsman.
Very good.
Lady Karen said...
Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in...
About how she somehow...
Precisely that. A reasonable... The Fenrir of legend, and while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive...
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficial. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill... In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, and that number has only grown. One can but speculate.
He has seemed more... fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken... My knowledge is yours. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. What subject shall we consider today?
The noble who visited.
I heard what you told Nan about Kupka.
Sorry for that, but hopefully...
You learned something.
I did better. Yes. But...
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on it. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valesthian steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will just...
Don't you worry about me. I'll be working... Hey, thanks, Clive. I owe you one. August 2. Yes.
You'll be happy to eat.
And I'll see that my debt. You come and fight.
All right.
Clive. What's that for you, dear? Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff. That it? Fine.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Good. So Lady...
But she threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me...
Karen refused...
I hope it wasn't saying...
I'm sure you risked it.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you. All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
A seed of ingenuity sown in a fertile mind. My long travail of helping hands shall bear fruition find.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me. Would you prefer that?
What that? I may, but those were donations.
Of course not. Surely you wouldn't shun the
Oh, fine. Where'd you even get this? A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell...
I hear you ended up... Thanks to this, I sometimes wonder why.
Speaking of which,
Oh!
I've seen that before.
Yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever...
I knew so little about it.
I must be.
Martha and the Dame. How long did you know?
Before he died, back in the day, he bought passage to... We set up drinking Island rum. Quit my post not long after that. But me and Sid stayed close. That was... The magic woke inside my... And there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your
My family wanted the mom. I couldn't turn my back, and I couldn't for the life of me. Luckily, it was him who stood beside me when... Him. And he was true to his word. Threw away everything. I knew then. I'd follow... was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
And how may I assist you today? What is it that you wish to learn? The The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
All right, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one
She said that. In those words.
She...
Clive. Were you born yesterday or something? She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Obelith.
Yep.
Then I'm too...
You in a hurry at all, are ya? But anyway, got a letter. Urgent, by the sound of it.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention...
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well...
So what? Mid got us to do...
Well, but next time you plan on visit...
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta just like when we... Anyway, we all set to head to the... Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rock...
Gav will be leaving with me.
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth. Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
We need to find a way into Drake's Tail. And we will. Together, this time.